My name is Javier Dominique. It's my artist name. My full name is Javier Dominique Tapp, and I'm especially privileged to be having this space with y'all. Um, you're going to get a lot of gratitude tonight from me because it's no easy thing bearing a timeline. So I'd like to start out with reading an introduction. It's going to be in my book. It's to a series called Sonder Window. And the series is all based on humans. Just impeccable beings. But I'm going to read that for you. And it took a long time for me to finally write an introduction to it, just because I didn't know how to summarize all those experiences. And it's how I feel for each of y'all, is I don't put you in buckets. You each have one of your own timelines, and that's really significant. The Sonder Window pieces represent my favorite part of existence: humanity. I am nothing without you. And I am deeply grateful to be part of such a phenomenal endeavor of the future, to live amongst others. These moments, these glimpses, they often happen in places that you forget to look. In traffic, on sidewalks, at grocery stores, in the quiet pauses between responsibilities. Driving into DC just past dawn, soon to cross the gateway wings, the welcoming silver sculptures arching over New York Avenue like the gates into the day's chaos. The lanes around me surge forward, and to my left, just beyond the quiet hush of oncoming traffic, a window caught my eye. The individual sat level to the downslope of the bridge in their apartment, slouched in an ergonomic chair, wrapped in oversized pajamas, legs crossed, a mixing bowl size of cereal perched on their lap. No lights on, just the glow of dual monitors casting a pale artificial dawn over their small corner of the world. I imagine they worked through the night, clicking through a string of tasks they hoped to finish hours ago. The blinds were drawn open like an invitation. Yet, everything outside felt sealed off. Soft, private, almost sacred. And still, in that brief moment, something about the stillness, comfort, clinging to the fatigue, it felt like looking at myself, held in a frame just wide enough for one breath. Just a glance away from me, on their path, in their own life, yet a moment, our timelines overlapped. I saw a snapshot of someone else's beautiful existence, and at that moment, Sonder Window was born. Sonder captures the realization that each passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own. And how breathtaking that truly is. You take a moment to think about it. That's why it hurts so deeply when you lose someone. A partner, a friend, a family member, because you've shared these micro moments. You've been co-authors of each other's timelines. So, if you're reading this, listening, digesting the work of my heart, thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for participating in Sonder Window and in my life. In peace. So, it's been out there on the interwebs for a little bit. I wanted to present something before I release this series. So you can find it on all streaming platforms right now. It's a song called Sonder Window on my demo album, and it captures much of this idea. Bus ride, ooh, city vibes. All these people on my church and steeple. For a moment conclude, hey, on this little whistle interlude. Barely scraping by, Sonder windows pacify. Empathy lit up my soul bonfire. Can't you hear them calling out, grasping for air, scream and shout? There are people here, people here, people here. I'm not old, ooh, until I'm cold. I'm scattered across the stars. I won't lie, man, I'm petrified. I can't go back to where I was before, where I was before. No, no, no more. Hatred led me, ooh, peace it fled me. Wondered why I felt so alone. In my new home, a place where kindness is overgrown. Seeing people deeper than the first reading. Sanctuary is temporary. Can't hide from all these faces. Feel is strong. Ooh, how long? When a day when a human can just be human. And I'm not old, ooh, till I'm cold. I'm scattered across the stars. I won't lie, man, I'm petrified. I can't go back to where I was before. I won't lie, man, I'm petrified. Scattered across the stars. Not old till I'm cold, and things don't need to leave me anymore. No, no, no more. Not going back to before. No, no, no more. I love y'all so much. I do. And I think it should be normalized to say it more often. Still, I've noticed there's this air that it means one thing. In that way, English is so disgusting. Because, like, it's just the one. You just get one. Like, I love you. I love you, you know? And it is uber frustrating. But I wanted to take the time also to talk about my passion. I love me some sci-fi. And so this next song is called Phoenix Rising, the Space Cowboy. And it's inspired by Doctor Who. By the way, shout out to the Baltimore Science Fiction Society. It's been running for 60 years on volunteer service, which is hard to do in a city that gets so much hatred. How do you do that with so much hatred? Run something for 60 years? I'd love an answer to that. But it's a piece of my passion here. Only tired eyes try to search the sky. Sky only turn into space. Space is never clear. Darkness and your fears, emptiness, hoping you can find them. So I came 'cause the past has a score it needs to settle. When you draw near, or to face my final fear at the edge of the galaxy. I came to see the past that followed me, chase me all across the galaxy. Still I run. Still I run. Still I run. Still I run. This next song I have for you is one of my favorite songs I've written in the past year. It's called Captain Lonely. It's one of my favorite because it feels very vulnerable. Oh, I feel so alone. It's me you're feeling is my home. I'm gonna fight, can't let myself deny my best friend. Oh, I feel so alone. It's me you're feeling is my home. If I try to run away instead of live a life of pain, oh, I'll burn, 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 burn. Ooh, oh, I'll burn. Oh, I'll burn. I'm in a hateful mood. In this state, it's hard to have gratitude. Find me on the other side of this life, oh, all black and blue. I'm in a hateful mood. In this state, it's hard to have gratitude. My frustration is me, 'cause I don't wanna be alone. I really like sci-fi and all that kind of stuff because it is so different from reality, and I think what it does is it introduces the concept truly of what it looks like to be outside the box, and still yet it's so human because, well, we only have human construct to base everything off of, sillily, you know. So I'll get more into some sci-fi stuff here soon. But I'd like to share with you a love song and a little piece of my story. A little over 3 years ago, moved out here to Maryland, over to the Eastern Shore from Missouri. And it was really nice to have that transition because I was like, oh, y'all got Missouri out here too. This is right on the other side of the bridge. You know, it's a big ag culture, and everything's spread out. I'm used to traveling between things, but here everybody's close together, and I know that's not for everybody, but I really like it. Mm-hmm. So, this lovely lady that I came out here with, she inspired so much of my music, and I'm really thankful that it was an amicable breakup, or else I wouldn't be playing these songs. But this song is called Neapolitan Ice Cream, and I think I only have one hope, and that's to be lucrative enough to have events like this and have Neapolitan ice cream at the event. I think that would be really cool. Everyone would be like, all right, I'm playing Neapolitan ice cream. People would be like, oh my gosh, yo, I was wondering, because like I drove all the way out here, you know, but it is really nice to be in love, to see love, to be around love oh so often. And it comes in so many different forms. And it's hard to be appreciative of some of the forms that we don't like so much. This goes out to all y'all who have seen love, may see love, or see love now. I get so nervous just thinking about your smile. I've been leaving it unfinished. Feels a lot like love, you know, in a breakup, that you're waiting for that conclusion, that wrap up, but sometimes we just simply never get it. But sometimes we do, and it comes in an unexpected form. I started writing this song, which is almost, I mean, it's the same chords as it, and I didn't even know it till I started putting this together, which is funny how that happens. I started writing this song called Rain Coming Down when I was on the Eastern Shore, and I was frustrated that I could not finish it for the life of me. Of course, I didn't finish it until I moved to Baltimore. And it was a week after I moved here, and we got a nice rain. And it was time for the art to be completed. And that's this song. Rain coming down here on the eastern shore. Puddles in my driveway make me feel even more. Falls gentle and steady, feel able and ready. Feel the weight of it and what it makes me feel. Always something so real. Rain coming down here in Baltimore, beating on my window. Move your file to the core. See, the rain doesn't change wherever you go. If it's cold enough, oh, it'll turn to snow. Now the snow's falling down. I didn't hold out on y'all. If y'all end up liking what you hear, I took care of all the work for you, and it's on streaming services and stuff. I paid them dues time after time. Actually, it's annually. But thank you again so much for being out here. It's super cool to get to share this with y'all, because so many of you that I do know here have shared so much of you with me. And it's the way it goes in a healthy community. It's not a tit for tat or equal or whatever. It's what we can give, what we're capable of giving. That changes all the time. But I started a series called the Sagacious Traveler, and it very much relates to this change. I would love to Marty McFly and hop in a DeLorean and go back to the future, just back to the past and visit my younger self and tell him all the things. A little lore about me. I grew up in a hyper-conservative religion called Jehovah's Witnesses to the age of 25. And it's fourth generation and high up. So you know the fall had to be something awful to be able to bring me to this state, because I could argue up and down that I was right. It's super uncomfortable to think about. I was knocking on people's doors in the middle of Missouri like, "Excuse me, sir, you're wrong here." It's a lot. That's why I love y'all stories. But in my book, I finally wrote an introduction to the 9-chapter series that's out on all streaming platforms. And it goes something like this. H2O molecule compression. Antimatter energy recalibration. Advice to my current younger self? Yeah, no. Everyone knows that creates a paradox and blows up everything. It's basic, don't you know? But advice to my younger self of an alternate timeline, one that's lagging just slightly behind, moving slower, a bit out of sync. Now, that's different. That's a window I didn't know I'd live long enough to be able to step into, but yet, here we are. Once they've compressed all those water molecules and fired up the fusion interface, I get, maybe 5 hours with him, with the version of me who's still trying to figure it all out. He's so frustratingly stubborn. But I get it. A lot of us came from the same place. Growing up in a cold will do it to you. It locks the window, bolts the doors, tells you freedom is a lie. And eventually you start to believe it. But sometimes I catch that look in his eyes, that connection, the flicker, the brief combustion of what if? And in that moment, I remember the first time the glass cracked for me. The first breath of oxygen after a doctrine. The first glimpse of a world that wasn't built for me to break. I just want him to feel that, even only for a few hours. This is chapter 7, and I wrote it on the Eastern Shore. Highway 50 is uber beautiful because it has such a nice, peaceful drive, minus the traffic, summer traffic, right? But this always reminds me how I still haven't seen it all. Lines at lines, Ocean Gateway remind me that it's hard for me to stay in one place. Bumps in the road cause me to slow, but slowing down just isn't for me. Think some things might change, ooh, but they stay like this for a while. Nothing wrong being distracted by the nature, cause it nurtures all of your soul. Feels the times lock your mind in a state that you can't believe is all true. Things you can't let go of, ooh, that'll be your demise. Oh, tell me, ooh, oh, 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 oh. Oh, then tell me, oh, oh, oh. I really appreciate y'all being human with me, because Astrid here is very human. And sometimes she breaks no different than me. It's a good thing because I have just a few more poems to wrap up your evening. That's called Sagacious Traveler, Chapter 7, Farmer's Market. What's that? Oh, say less. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Shout out to the art homies. Oh my gosh. I just want to give a quick shout out as well. to Scott, to Dustin, and Michael, because that email thread is thick. It's really nice to be able to be a part of something that artists care just as much about. And my gratitude is so full. And that's where this piece came from, is my gratitude for artists. This is called This Moment. It ended up being a two-parter because I just cannot live without gratitude. This is the happiness of being alone. To sit in a room with life unfolding. A late night open mic. The air electric with the most majestic splendor of human existence. The crowd has been cleared. The tables remain. Unbussed beers, remnants of voices lingering in the foam. Stage lights dance in a charismatic rainbow, bathing the empty stage in elegance. Soft, silky, luxurious, a richness I never knew I could afford. All for me. All because I showed up. Soon, I'll step beyond these walls, back into the treading drowning of everyday life. But in this moment, I remember what it feels like to show up for me in peace. Truly is a dedication to things around me. And one of those things, my dear friend Mark chummed up about, are barber shops. They do something to me that I never took the time to realize, because previously it was an exhausting endeavor in Missouri to go anywhere. I mean, you gotta have a car, not public transportation, and that takes you hours to get there. And you're sitting, waiting around for that relaxing time to happen. But if you do it during lunch, and you gotta get back, and you're like, oh man, come on, man, get off the phone, like you ordered your food 5 minutes ago. But there's something sacred that now I get to take my time to live in it. And so this is for Hilltop Barbershop in Cherry Hill. Plug into the synchronized symphony of buzzes and hums. A multitude of custom ordered cuts and the charismatic fuss of the clippers. A life-sustaining cascade, a subtly induced raid on the heart, lifted in part by the hydraulics of the chair. I could tell countless tales of the derrieres that have graced its weathered leather. It's the I got you fam, when you can hardly stand. The handshakes that let you forget that the sands of the hourglass are rapidly dwindling. An unsuspecting temple in a scrutinized strip mall. A sacred safe space fortifying the streets. And the timeline of those who have worn their souls thin on cracked concrete. There is no finer place to be revitalized than amidst the showering synchronized symphony of the buzzes and hums of the barbershop. In peace. So thank you for, this is Mike Bragg. I want to give him a quick shout out if I could. Bragg Sounds is what you can find him in on streaming platforms. And I'm going to get bashful about plugging in the stuff that I love so much. Because this next song is an audience participation song, which I also want to give a shout out to Michael. We were at an open mic. And he, let me specify, at an open mic in Pennsylvania. We drove up there because we chum like that, and it's he said, you should make that into something that people can participate in. I was like, oh, let me figure it out. And so I worked with it for some time. And yeah, this is about what I do at all these bars and restaurants that I typically play at. So it's really nice that I don't have the stress and pressure of folks going country road while breaking strings and stuff like that. that's exhausting. Freebird country road. So this is actually the song that I brought y'all here for. It's called the tuning song, and I know a lot of people have tried to master it, but I got my own way of covering the song, which is pretty cool. I also want to give a shout out to Seth Michaels, which is this lovely establishment. Did you know that the furniture that you're sitting on is for sale? And it's heavier than it looks. A lot of them are sleepers, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really privileged that I've walked past this space quite a few times, and I, just never realized anything was here. Yeah, and get there. Got you. Oh, I can't believe it.
I tried to tune it silently over there.
Yo, y'all let me be human, so I'm really appreciative. Are y'all ready to participate?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But first, I gotta tell you about how. Oh yeah. Let me do this. I gotta tell you about how I've been traveling so long. Understand it's the name of the song. Too much weight, need a little less gravity. It's a big ask for me, so I'll settle for this cup of tea. Watch people float by, living their lives well, one day at a time. Okay, here's the instruction part of the song. I promise I made it simple. It's a call and response. I say, who am I? You say, who am I? I say, who are you? You say, who are you? Pretty easy. I got a pulse out there?
Yep.
Right on. Cool. So it'll go something like this. Who am I? Who am I? Who are you? Who are you? Ooh, did y'all hear this before? That sounded good. Right on. Well, we'll get right into it. Give it a go. Who am I? Who am I? Who are you?
Who are you?
Nothing but chemicals and things we've been through. Figure out, push and pull, the ups and downs, the things that will, quite frankly, never get right. Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Go off. Raw dog and puppy love and things we've been through. Figure out, push and pull, the ups and downs, the things that will never get right. Alright, we'll have more opportunity, but in the meantime, I've been traveling so long. I understand it's the name of the song. Fixers picking up tricksters, living their life one day at a time. It's a big ask for me, so I'll settle for this cup of tea. Watch people float by, living their lives well, one day at a time. Y'all ready? Here we go again. Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Nothing but chemicals and things we've been through. Figure out, push and pull, the ups and downs, the things that will never get right. Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Raw dog and puppy love and things we've been through. Figure out, push and pull, the ups and downs, the things that will never get right. out just a little bit if that's okay. It's a gangster kind of love, kiss and cuddle in the mud, the dirt and grime, thick and light. Ooh, you keep me satisfied. Finger scratches on my back, be the flint, I'll be the match. Match you where you are, recipes for peace and parts. Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Nothing but chemicals and things we've been through. Figure out the push and pull, the ups and downs, the things that will never get right. Ready? Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Lovely, raw dog and puppy love, things we've been through. Figure out the push and pull, the ups and downs, the things that will never get right. When I'm at the end and I can't see the other side. Oh, I feel less alone when I'm counting the passerbys. When I'm at the end and I can't see the other side. Oh, I feel less alone when I'm counting the passerbys. When I'm at the end and I can't see the other side. At the end and I can't see the other side. At the end and I can't see the other side. Y'all ready? We got a couple of them coming up here. Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Who are you?
And between all the beef, there's a sign of relief. At least when you count the passerbys.
Beautiful.
I don't know if I ever got the sound right on that, but we moving and grooving. I'm kind of feeling it. So I love to share a very human thing right now. I'd be so nervous about this because this is a brand new song. Like I wrote it on Sunday. I was right. I figured this would not be a house concert with like, you know, bringing a little bit of mine to this. On Sunday, for the second time, I watched the Pharrell Williams Piece by Piece Lego movie, and I was doing like a hiccup cry, like at like all these parts that he was talking, and I was like, and I would like get it together, you know, like that shaky, because like he said so many things that made me feel seen, and I really love what Scott said in the introduction about tasting. I'm a synesthete. I have synesthesia, so from time to time I taste tunes, music, sounds, and so it was really cool to feel seen in such a bigger picture, you know. People don't often talk about that, but I was feeling so inspired by his story and all these events going on. Like I said at the last line of that song, between all the beef, there is a sign of relief. But sometimes you gotta spit stuff, you know. What's it mean to protest? You don't use your voice. What's it mean to make some music? Doesn't ignite the noise. What's it mean to believe in something bigger than you? Just another person with people living and breathing to have a choice. What you gonna choose? I hope you choose to be you. What's it mean to grow and learn? doesn't come with pain. The truth is only truth when you stick to one way. What's it mean to bottle up tears, holding back what's deep inside? It's no good for your soul to hide. It'll heal your inner life. You have a choice. What you gonna choose? I hope you choose to be you. It's never gonna be easy. I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. They'll explain to you, oh, what you should have been doing all along. Congrats, you have a choice. It's always been yours to make. So don't let them fool you into making your own mistakes. Oh, yeah, choice. Have a choice. What you gonna choose? What you gonna choose? Oh, you have a choice. So what you gonna choose? I hope you choose always to be you. Just a little love letter to y'all. And it's true. We have one more piece for the evening, but it's true what Scott said. I just need to make an amendment to it. I get the chance to say, I got to see him, but I'm gonna still be here because I'm married to this city, y'all. I'm in love with Baltimore. Like, it's my partner. Yes, it has so much to give. The state supports art. Jazz, you got to be there and experience it with me, the Maryland Art Summit. The state pays you to learn and to grow and to connect. And it's something that I have had very rare chances to experience. So please, take advantage all you can of the resources around you, including the people, because we have some phenomenal artists that have galleries and shoot videos for time and time again and deal with the struggles of life on a day-to-day basis. So I'm uber grateful. I'm kind of stalling because this last one is also a new piece. As Michael said, we've had a really great journey of a friendship, and it's very weird growing up somewhere for 29 years of your life and then trying to figure out how to take that plant and to replant it somewhere. I was privileged. I had space handed to me. And Michael, he's been one of those people to give me quite a bit of that space back and to find my roots. So I wrote a poem for you. Actually, when we were viewing this space last Monday, it was really nice getting to spend time with you that night. And so this is what that poem is about. It's called All the Revelry. This is dedicated to the many times we kicked up some revelry, but it was an emotional vomit on 83 that reminded me of how deeply you take me seriously. You held my declaration so gently when I fumbled with a false start. You don't know me and how wrong I was. You accepted the parts of me I barely take the time to face and see. From the parked car to you sitting on the floor You soften the weight of the usual fear. At my deepest truths, only made ears ache. My core a bore, and no one wanted more of. But you stayed in place. You redefined what truth could be, that you were ready to lend your ears to this fragile sound of my soul. You proved me wrong and established a new truth. My voice speaks, and your eyes, ears, your heart listens. Now, we're talking your life's music, because Love Unconditional is my favorite of your originals. Thank you, my friend. And thank y'all. I feel equally as much when you cross my timelines. It's something awful heavy to me to be in this new place and to be so terrified all the time. That's why you see me so joyous, because I truly, truly am glad to share this space with you human beings. My name is Javier Dominique, and I'm so glad that you shared this space with me this evening.